So most business owners think you need hundreds of thousands of subscribers to make serious money on YouTube. That's complete BS, and I'm about to prove it to you with hard numbers. Let me show you my client Matt Lucero's channel, who has 9,000 subscribers at the time of recording. Most of his videos get 1,000 to 1,500 views, and some go up to 3,000 or 4,000 views max. By YouTube guru standards, this channel is a complete failure. In terms of cash collected though, which is what we all care about, he's closing 10 to 15,000 in new retainer clients every month from YouTube. And when you factor in his lifetime value, because he runs a done-for-you marketing agency where clients stay for multiple months, we're talking about multi-six figures in total cash collected attributed to his YouTube channel. But here's the part that's gonna blow your mind. His ideal clients are literally searching for Apollo, which is a lead database, and they find Matt first. I ranked his Apollo.io tutorial #1 on Google. Think about that for a second. People who are actively looking for lead generation tools are finding Matt before they find anything else. That's not luck. That's strategy. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly how a 9,000 subscriber channel generates more revenue than channels with 500,000 subscribers, the specific content strategy we use to dominate his niche, and the conversion system that turns 1,000 views into $10,000 in revenue. So I run a YouTube agency. We've worked with over 100 clients, generated millions in revenue. But Matt's case study is special because it perfectly demonstrates why subscriber count is the wrong metric to focus on if you're trying to build a business. Matt runs a cold email marketing agency. His ideal clients are business owners who need lead generation, specifically B2B companies doing over $1 million in revenue who want to scale their outbound sales. They're not looking for entertainment. They're not browsing YouTube to kill time. They're looking for solutions to real business problems. And that changes everything about how you approach YouTube. When your audience has money and a specific problem they need solved, you don't need millions of views. You need the right views from the right people. Most YouTube advice is designed for entertainment channels that make money through ad revenue. But business channels that make money through high-ticket services, completely different game and completely different strategy. Let's break down Matt's actual numbers because this is going to completely change how you think about YouTube success. Let me put all of this into perspective. Matt's 9,000 subscribers generate more revenue than channels I've seen with 200,000 subscribers that can't book a single sales call. Why? Because Matt's 9,000 subscribers are business owners who need to get clients, and that's exactly what his service does for them. He generates them leads. His audience isn't filled with random people looking for entertainment. And here's the math that matters. If Matt closes just 2 clients per month from YouTube at $5,000 a month each, that's $10,000 in monthly recurring revenue. If those clients just stay 6 months, these 2 clients are worth 60 grand total. And that's from averaging 1,000 to 2,000 views per video. Compare that to an entertainment channel that needs millions of views to make $10,000 from ad revenue. Which YouTube model makes more sense? Quality beats quantity every single time. And would you rather have 100,000 broke college students subscribe to your channel or 9,000 business owners who each spend $30,000 with you over 6 months? The math is obvious, but most people chase the wrong metric. But here's where it really gets interesting. The strategy we used to position Matt as the obvious choice in his niche. This changed everything for Matt, and it's something you can steal for your own business. We identified that Matt's ideal clients, business owners who need lead generation, are constantly searching for tools such as Apollo.io, which is a lead database that every business owner in his target market either uses or wants to learn about. It's not some random tool, it's the tool his prospects are actively researching. So we created the ultimate Apollo.io tutorial. Not just a basic overview, but a comprehensive 22-minute walkthrough showing exactly how to use every feature of the platform. 77,000 views. But here's the kicker. I didn't just optimize it for YouTube, I optimized it for Google. After watching this video, go search Apollo.io on Google. Matt's video shows up first in the videos tab. And if you scroll down on the general tab, he's right there competing with Apollo's own website, their help documentation, and every other piece of content about Apollo. Think about the psychology here. Someone searches for Apollo because they want to generate leads for their business. They're not just browsing, they have a specific problem they need solved. And then they find Matt's video, watch him walk through the entire platform as an expert, and realize he knows lead generation better than anyone else they've ever seen. Then they think, if this guy knows Apollo so well and he clearly understands lead generation, maybe instead of trying to figure this out for myself, I should just hire him to do it for me. That one video has generated hundreds of qualified leads because it intercepts his ideal clients at the exact moment they're looking for lead generation solutions. It's not random traffic from people who might be interested someday. It's targeted traffic from people who are already in buying mode. But here's what most people miss. We didn't just make one Apollo video and call it a day. We created an entire content ecosystem around lead generation tools. Videos about Clay, Smart Lead, Instantly, every tool his prospect use. Matt owns the entire lead generation space on YouTube. When someone searches for any lead gen tool, they find Matt. When they want to learn cold email, they find Matt. When they need help with B2B sales, they find Matt. He's become unescapable in his niche. Real quick, if you want us to implement this exact strategy for your business, the same approach that Matt uses to collect 8 to 15K per month from a 9,000 subscriber channel, click the first link below. We handle everything: strategy, content creation, SEO optimization, customization the whole system. You just show up and record for 30 minutes per week. But let me show you Matt's content framework because this is where people completely mess up. Matt doesn't post random content hoping something sticks. Every single video serves a specific purpose in his sales funnel. Let me break down his 3 content types and why each one works. Action-based tutorials. These are his bread and butter. How to use Apollo in 2025, full tutorial. How to send 1,000 cold emails per day without landing in spam. Top 5 best cold email tools for 2025. These videos attract people who are actively trying to solve lead gen problems right now. Here's why this works. When someone searches how to use Apollo, they're not just curious. They're trying to implement a lead generation system. They're in execution mode, and these are the highest intent prospects you can find. Educational content. Why cold email has changed in 2025 and what to do instead. The ultimate cold email guide for 2025. Why most cold email campaigns fail and how to fix them. These position him as the expert who understands the industry better than anyone else. The key here is Matt's educational content isn't generic business advice. It's specific to cold email and lead generation. He's not making videos about mindset or productivity. He's laser focused on his niche because that's what his ideal clients care about. And finally, we have social proof content. This cold email template books 4 meetings a day. How I sent 2 million cold emails. My client's cold email campaign that generated $500,000 in 90 days. These show real results and build credibility. Notice the pattern? Every video is directly related to his core service. He's not trying to be a general business coach. He's the cold email guy. When you need cold email help, you think of Matt. And here's the key insight that most people miss. Matt's best performing videos aren't his most entertaining ones. They're his most useful ones. The Apollo tutorial, the cold email templates, the tool comparisons. These boring videos generate the most clients because they solve real business problems. Entertainment gets views. Education gets clients. And guess what Matt chose? Clients. But the content is only half the equation. The way Matt converts viewers into clients is what separates him from everyone else. Matt doesn't just hope people will book a call after watching his videos. He has a systematic approach to turning viewers into recurring clients. First, every video has a strategic call to action around the 33% mark when engagement is still high. He doesn't wait until the end when 80% of viewers have already left. This is basic psychology. You make your ask when people are most engaged, not when they're about to click away. Second, his CTAs are specific and valuable. Instead of check out my website or book a free consultation, he says things like, if you want me to set up your entire cold email system so you can book 20 qualified calls per month without sending a single email yourself, click the link below to see if you qualify. Notice the difference? He's not asking for a generic meeting. He's offering a specific outcome that his ideal client desperately wants. And he's qualifying them by saying, see if you qualify, which creates scarcity and positions his service as exclusive. And the final way to convert your traffic is to use lead magnets. We're not really doing this on Matt's channel as we're going directly to his VSL funnel, but this still works extremely well on other channels. So hypothetically, what we could have done is underneath the Apollo tutorial, we could have made an Apollo checklist lead magnet and give it away in exchange for names, emails, and phone numbers. So this way, Matt builds up his email list and closes people from email, and he can also use his appointment setter to call up all the leads. If you're gonna go with the lead magnet strategy, it's extremely important that you have a good email sequence that hits the prospect as soon as they opt in. In that email sequence, you wanna show your case studies and give away actionable advice. And make sure you add a link to your funnel at the bottom of every email. And here's the crucial part. Matt's entire funnel is designed to filter out tire kickers and attract serious buyers. His content attracts business owners who are already spending money on lead generation. His CTAs qualify prospects who can afford his services, and his application process weeds people out even more. By the time someone books a call with Matt, they're pre-sold. They've watched hours of his content and they understand his expertise and they're ready to buy. The sales call is just a formality. Now here's what happened as a result of this strategy. Matt became unescapable in the cold email space. When someone searches anything related to cold email specifically or lead generation, Matt's videos show up. He's not competing with entertainment channels for attention. He's not fighting for views against Mr. Beast or trending topics. He owns his specific niche, and because he consistently creates valuable content in this space, YouTube's algorithm keeps recommending his videos to people who are interested in lead gen. This creates a compound effect that most people don't understand. Every video builds on the previous ones. Every month, his authority grows stronger. Every quarter, he becomes harder to compete against. Compare this to channels trying to cover everything: business tips, mindset, productivity, marketing, personal development. They're maybe getting more views, but they're making no money because there's no strategic focus. They're a mile wide and an inch deep. Matt chose to go an inch wide and a mile deep. He picked one specific problem, lead gen, and became the obvious solution. Now when someone needs cold email help, they don't shop around. They go straight to Matt. Here's what this really means. Everything you've been told about YouTube success is wrong if you're running a business. You don't need millions of subscribers. You don't need viral videos. You don't need to be entertaining or charismatic or have perfect production value. You need to become the obvious expert in your specific niche and create content that intercepts your ideal clients when they're actively looking for solutions. That's it. Most people won't do this because it's not sexy. It's not exciting to make the same type of content over and over, but that's exactly why it works. While everyone is chasing shiny objects, you're building a monopoly in your space. Matt Lucero's 9,000 subscriber channel generates more revenue than most channels with 500k subs because he understands something most people don't. YouTube for Business is about precision, not going broad and wide. He identified exactly where his ideal clients spend their time online, created content that positions him as the expert, and built systems to convert viewers into high-paying clients. And the result, 8 to 15k per month from a small YouTube channel. But here's the reality. Knowing this strategy and implementing it are two completely different things. You can watch this video, get excited, and then go back to posting random content hoping something sticks. Or you can actually implement what I just showed you. If you want us to build this exact system for your business, the niche domination strategy, the SEO optimization, the conversion, the funnels, everything, click the first link below. We'll help you become the obvious expert in your space and build a YouTube channel that generates consistent high-ticket clients, not just subscribers. We only work with people who are already making at least 30k per month because this system works best when you have a proven offer and existing cash flow. If you're serious about using YouTube to scale your business, you can click the first link in the description to get more details and apply. Your competitors are already implementing these strategies while you're still chasing vanity metrics. Every day you wait is another day they're building authority while you're invisible. And honestly, if I had to guess, you probably have a couple friends who do YouTube and make a lot of money. You should be more like them. If you want to see exactly how we helped another client, Eddie Cumberbatch, scale from 54k per month to 430k per month using YouTube, watch this video next. I break down the complete strategy and show you the specific videos that generated 7 figures in revenue. That's it. I'll see you in the next one.